The U.S. and China are in a full-out battle over taxes on foreign imports and exports, and that war over tariffs is impacting people right here in Northeast Kansas.
And KSNT News reporter Gretchen Kanan is live tonight to tell us how it could affect local farmers and, in turn, your wallet.
Jace Brooke, here in this field behind me, soybean and corn are both grown, and together those two crops make up 30% of our state's total agriculture production. Now, I talked with a local farmer to see how these massive trade taxes could affect him and, in turn, you and I.
There we go.
Bob Hasselwood is a farmer in Barryton. He grows soybeans, corn, and a little wheat, all products affected by China's newest trade tax.
We've come down the road a long ways to open up for the markets to freer trade with all the countries, and we seem to be taking a few steps backwards now.
Hazelwood also serves as treasurer for the Kansas Soybean Commission. He's made trips to China to talk about trade.
The relationships are pretty important, and in some of the countries that we've been to, they always like to meet with some of the actual farmers instead of the dignitaries or some of the trade officials.
While he says the specific impact to his business is up in the air, he and others say it will hurt.
Our farmers are already in trouble financially. They are not making enough money, and so you're going to have some farmers probably go under and not make it.
Leroy Russell works for the K-State Research and Extension Office in Shawnee County. He says in Shawnee County alone, the agriculture industry supports more than 4,000 jobs and had an output of around $2 billion last year. Just within the last 24 hours, the soybean market is already seeing effects.
And they went down 45 cents, which is a huge hit for our farmers. And that's what the farmer would get if they sold soybeans today that they had in storage. They lost that overnight.
Russell says the consumer will have to pay more for the product to offset the impact. For Hazelwood, it's a matter of waiting and hoping for a better solution.
About 6 o'clock this morning, I said, we'll just wait and see what happens. So.
Bob Hasselwood also says the weather and the drought we're seeing here in Kansas could have a major effect on his crops this year. Reporting live in northern Shawnee County, Gretchen Kanan, KSNT News.
Thank you, Gretchen. Now, Senator Pat Roberts released a statement today on the tariffs. He said in part, quote, "It won't just be farmers and ranchers that are hurt by trade retaliation." A Wall Street Journal article earlier this week noted that stock market gains attributed to passage of tax reform in the administration's regulatory relief efforts are being eclipsed by the president's protectionist trade agenda. The effective start date for the new charges hasn't been announced.